What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, got another new country that we're gonna learn about. Gonna be learning about Ireland. Hey, in the community tab on my channel, hey, I posed a question or a little poll for those what other countries you want to see me react to. Hey, send it down. I'm definitely interested in learning about new countries. Gonna start a podcast to be talking to people from different countries and their experience and just living outside of the U.S. So y'all be ready for that. Tune in for that. But we got these top 10 amazing facts about Ireland. Hit that subscribe button. Send down those recommendations. And let's learn it something. Fancy.
Welcome to Top 10 Archive. Wet the tea and stop acting the maggot. We're sucking the diesel now as we venture through the North Atlantic island of Ireland. For this lucky installment, we're stopping off at the Emerald Isle, tossing back a pint of gat, and reveling in the country's natural beauty. Number 10, Fame of the Irish. Fame spreads from all over the world, but Hollywood and the music industry has Ireland to thank for some of its brightest stars.
Okay.
You wouldn't know it from most of his roles, but pretty boy Colin Farrell was born in Castleknock, Ireland.
Wow.
Joining him from the land of saints and scholars is the former face of Agent 007, Pierce Brosnan,
What?
Harry Potter actress Ivana Lynch,
She from
U2
Ireland, too?
frontman Bono, and unforgettable novelists like
Dang.
Bram Stoker, Oscar Wilde, and Jonathan Swift. Let us also not forget actor Michael Gambon, UFC fighter Conor McGregor,
Okay, I knew
WWE
Conor.
wrestlers
Hey, my guy
Sheamus and Becky
Sheamus.
Lynch.
Okay, I knew Sheamus was Ireland. I knew Sheamus and McGregor were.
Michael Gambon,
They know Becky
UFC
Lynch
fighter
was.
Conor McGregor,
That's what's
WWE
up.
wrestlers Sheamus and Becky Lynch, and YouTube's
Becky
own
Lynch.
gaming heartthrob Jacksepticeye. Number 9,
Okay.
Irish inventions. It probably comes as no surprise that the first written account of whiskey was in Ireland, circa the Irish Annals of Clonmacnoise in 1405. But the country should be recognized for far more than its contributions to the alcohol industry, though Guinness does deserve a mention.
Not
Ireland's
Guinness.
own Robert Boyle contributed facets of chemistry still recognized today, such as Boyle's Law, which states gas pressure and volume adversely affect one another. I know that one to be true. I ate way too much last night, and talk about adverse gas pressure. Now
Hey, that's a
chemistry.
fact. He's speaking facts.
Other great contributions include Samuel O'Reilly's modification of Thomas Edison's electric pen into a tattoo needle, the Brennan torpedo, early color photography, and the first U.S. and Royal Navy submarines. Number 8,
Dang.
Irish cuisine. When
Okay.
St. Patrick's Day rolls around, some countries, looking at you, United States, revert to one common staple, corned beef and cabbage. The irony being that
Ew.
corned beef and cabbage actually stems heavily from the New York City's Jewish community, who introduced it to the working class Irish. It may be time to replace that perfect pairing with something a bit more authentic, such as Irish soda bread, dulse, blah, potato farls, crew beans, black pudding, skirts and kidneys, boxed tea, or coddle.
Skirts and
To follow
kidneys.
these fine cuisines up, Irish whiskey or coffee cake, apple amber, or a carrageen pudding would
Okay,
be
those look
delightful
good.
sweet treats.
Those actually look good, but the U.S. sometimes be trying to adopt, and they be making it totally different. Me personally, I'm not a fan of the corned beef, but I do like beef. Not the corned
Coffee
beef
cake,
though.
apple amber, or a carrageen pudding would be delightful sweet treats.
That look
Number
good.
7,
That look good.
tourist attractions of Ireland. Ireland is a beautiful country of vast greenery, but there is far more to ogle than its entrancing fields of green.
Ooh.
One of the country's most notable landmarks and tourist destinations is the Blarney Stone, a block of
Blarney Stone?
limestone integrated into a tower of the Blarney Castle in Blarney, Ireland in 1446. Legend has it that those that successfully kiss the stone are bestowed with the gift of gab and an unimpeded skill of flattery and eloquent speech.
Wow.
But Irish tourism is about more than
That's different. I would have been scared though. Look, be like, hey, don't let me go, please.
unimpeded skill of flattery and eloquent speech.
Would have had somebody you had to
But
trust to
Irish
help you.
tourism is about more than just kissing stones, as it also offers the beautiful River Shannon, the impressive St. Finbarr's Cathedral, dozens upon dozens of castles, and also the home of the Guinness Storehouse. Number 6, Ireland wildlife. To those of you stuck in stereotypes, know that Ireland is more than just leprechauns and beer. It's a beautiful country,
Right.
home to its own sustainable ecosystem filled with majestic creatures and
Is that a
critters.
fox?
Naturalist, break out your cameras so you can get some beauty shots of the harbor porpoise,
Yeah,
gray
Neil?
seal, red fox, peregrine falcon, red deer, basking shark, and bottlenose
Oh,
dolphin.
snap.
Arachnophobes will certainly enjoy the zebra, wolf, and raft spiders, right? Well, if not,
Wolf and
Ireland
raft
is also
spider.
home to the brown long-eared bat and Lesler's bat, who can
Oh,
take care of
snap.
the eight-legged population. And anyone
Dang.
suffering from ophidiophobia can take solace. Snakes don't exist in the wild in Ireland. You can only find them in private homes as pets or in a zoo. Number 5,
don't
Irish
exist outside.
folklore. They've been the subject of horror movies, danced around in our cereal, and have even terrorized the
Hey, facts. Leprechaun. The leprechaun thing definitely popular, especially when I was growing up. But they had one because they had all the leprechaun. But the main one I seen was Leprechaun Back to the Hood. They had them in the hood, y'all. They had the Leprechaun in the hood. That's what we watched. We watched the Leprechaun in the hood. We didn't watch them anywhere else but the hood.
They've been the subject of horror movies, danced around in our cereal, and have even terrorized the small neighborhood of Crichton in Mobile, Alabama.
What in the world?
But what do we really know about these miniature fables? Leprechauns can be traced back to several origins, the most fun of those being the 18th century Lutropan, a water sprite that over time became synonymous with fairies that haunted cellars and enjoy libations. Another version links leprechauns to Leithbrogen, or shoemakers, as their appearance in folklore is often that of cobblers and not gold-wielding dancing fairies, though legend says they do guard ancient treasures. Catch one, and it's said to barter immense wealth for freedom. Number 4, Irish influence on Samhain. Try to search for the origin of Halloween, and you'll find yourself lost in a snaking labyrinth of websites with conflicting information. One such stop-off on your journey for the truth is the Festival of Samhain, a Gaelic festival that celebrated the end of the harvest season. The first link between Halloween to Samhain is the date, as Samhain starts at sunset on October 31st and ends at sunset on November 1st. Additionally, the Irish mythos that indicates that the festival occurred during a time when doorways to the other side were open and the dead were free to roam the earth helped strengthen the connection. Over time and through Christian and Roman Catholic influence, Samhain slowly became integrated into Halloween tradition. Number 3, Tailteann Games. 28 years after the very first Olympic Games took place, the Irish Free State reinstituted an ancient event that dates back as far as 1600 BC. The Tailteann Games started as a funeral ritual, purportedly conceived by Irish deity Lugh Lumfada, who sought an elaborate ceremony for his deceased foster mother, Tailteann. The games began with the honoring of the deceased, followed by proclamation of laws, and finally a series of physical games, including boxing, archery, running, hurling, and long jump. In 1924,
so pretty much almost like track and field, technically.
1928, and 1932, the Gaelic Athletic Association.
Oh, I've seen those before.
1928 and 1932.
I've seen this before. I think it was on Facebook or YouTube, and the competition, like, I don't know what this event called. Like when we do it, we call it high jump, but they jump and land on their back over the mat, on the mat and stuff. It might still be high jump, I don't know. But I think this is, man, you gotta really be able to jump to just do this. Jump over that pole and land on your feet. I seen somebody do it, probably like 7 or 8 feet. I ain't gonna lie, I seen it.
The Gaelic Athletic Association revived the games, which now live on in an annual interprovincial competition hosted by the Athletics Association of Ireland. Number 2, Easter Rising. Easter week, 1916. While families all over celebrated the resurrection of Christ, Irish rebel forces took arms against the British Army to turn Ireland into its own republic. On April 24th, 1916, Easter Monday, a force of approximately 1,200 rebels took control of key points in Dublin, setting up headquarters at the General Post Office. A 5-day-long skirmish between the British soldiers, who were also engaged in World War I, and Irish rebels yielded a casualty count of 466 soldiers and civilians before Patrick Pearse, Director of Military Organization for the rebels, issued an order of surrender. Though considered a loss, Easter Rising sparked the fire for Irish nationalists that led to the 1919 Irish War of Independence.
So they were busy on Easter.
Irish War of Independence. Post-Easter Rising, the Irish Republican Party of Sinn Féin was formed in 1917 and took office after the 1918 election. It took only 1 month for the party to establish Dáil Éireann, the Assembly of Ireland, and on January 21, 1919, declared independence from the British. On that same day, soldiers of the Irish Republican Army shot members of the Great Britain-run Royal Irish Constabulary, inciting the conflict over Ireland's independence. The war continued for nearly 2.5 years, with combat ceasing on July 11, 1921, under a truce that led to peace talks and the eventual creation of the Anglo-Irish Treaty on December 6, 1921. In January of 1922, British forces began evacuating Southern Ireland, allowing the Irish Free State to stand on its own.
Wow.
Do you have an idea for a future Top 10 video? Let us know in the comments section
That's
below.
pretty interesting,
And be sure to
Ireland.
follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and our website, top10archive.net. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with all of your family and friends.
Wow. Oh, mythical things. This channel got some interesting videos too, but definitely interested in learning about Ireland. Y'all let me know some more things about Ireland, some more facts or the history or just about the land there, the different cities there. Let me know. Definitely interested in checking it out. Can't wait to check it out. So, but guys, I appreciate y'all. That's all I have for this video. Hey, send down those recommendations. Hit that subscribe button. That's all I have. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.